Hello, and welcome to CoinStudy. Grading Mercury dimes follows a process of examining the surface of the coin, judging the amount of wear, if any, and comparing to standards for the grade. Here are Mercury dimes arranged in order by grade. On the far left is a good condition example leading to a mint state uncirculated dime on the far right. In order to place an accurate value on any coin, a judgment of condition is necessary. As a coin circulates, certain key elements of the design are worn and removed. Different grades denote this removal process, and recognizing the amount of remaining design helps assign a grade. Leading in preservation are uncirculated coins, ones that never received wear to the surface. These coins remain with all design elements intact. Important to recognizing this grade is judging that mint luster is present and covers the entire surface. When first minted, a luster is imparted to the surface during the striking process. This gives the brilliant shine to the coin. However, luster is a delicate texture and susceptible to wear. Starting with the mint state uncirculated condition, let's confirm the surface is free of wear and luster remains. Moving closer and rotating the light, luster follows the light and travels across the entire coin. High areas, curls of Liberty's hair, Liberty's cheek, as well as the lower areas of the fields of the coin rotate with shine. Luster is complete with no breaks or dullness. Highest areas of the design are judged first. Premium values are assigned to these mint state coins, and care is given to confirming the grade. A very high profile area and first to show evidence of wear is the wave of hair above Liberty's eye. Confirm no signs of dulling and smoothness is evident. The waves of hair to the right of the eye and above the ear must retain the texture of luster also. Leading edge of the wing needs close inspection. No areas of flatness are evident, confirming the uncirculated grade. Moving to the reverse, the center bands are key to the uncirculated grade. Located in the very center of the coin and high in profile, these bands received wear quickly. Judge the presence of mint luster and no smoothing. Upper horizontal bands are also inspected. These would also lose their profile and luster if worn. Both diagonal bands remain free from wear on mint state coins. Inspect the middle areas of both for any dullness to the surface. In the extremely fine grade is a Mercury dime with evidence of just slight wear. Areas of smoothing are just beginning to show over the highest points. With only minor flattening, the hair above the eye remains mostly rounded. Waves of hair to the right of the eye show minor flat areas, however the waves are separated by major lines. Looking closely at the wing, flatness now shows along the forward edge. Light smoothing is also confined to the edges of the feathers. Turning to the reverse, central horizontal bands are now worn with little if any of the middle separation line visible. However, the band is clearly raised from the vertical lines. Diagonal lines remain mostly complete and raised. Slight merging with the vertical lines is often found, but the merging is limited to the very center. Vertical lines are virtually complete. Often, the second and third lines from the right are quite faded together, especially just above the bottom diagonal line. In the fine grade, this dime is clearly worn both on the obverse and reverse, however not overly so. Major design elements are strong, and many of the finer details are visible. Hair details to the right of the eye are now merged with the forehead and cheek. Although the wing is flattened, two distinct rows of feather detail remain within the central area. Hair curl at the back of the head near the neckline retains a slight amount of roundness to its profile. Keeping this coin in the fine grade is the presence of a subtle valley in the contour between the back of neck hair curl and the closest edge to the wing just above. Wear is beginning to remove many of the finer details on the reverse. Central horizontal bands have worn extensively and faded into the vertical lines. Just trace evidence of separation remains. Diagonal bands are weak in definition, especially across the centers. Vertical lines remain mostly along the outer edges, and only partial lines are found in a few places of the bundle. Now we move to a worn Mercury dime in the good grade. Wide, large areas of flatness describes the appearance of this example. Defining the grade is feather detail within the wing is all but missing, although evidence of the original separation of the rows of feathers may just show slightly. Along the lower right half of the wing, complete merging with the cap has removed the once bold detail. Rim is now worn to the point of touching the tops of the lettering and often the last digit of the date. The portrait of Liberty does remain bold and well outlined, giving the coin a certain distinction. On the reverse, wear has worn away the majority of the details of the central device. However, the olive branch remains distinct, with branches and leaves still separated. Defining the good grade finds all horizontal lines, the top, center, and bottom bands have completely worn into the vertical lines. Vertical lines are now gone, with just faint traces of partial lines along the outer edges. The rim has worn to the point of merging with the tops of the lettering. When grading Mercury dimes, often the condition and state of wear to the reverse becomes the deciding factor to recognizing a coin in the good grade from one higher. Viewing the grades and lined side by side, these Mercury dimes begin to show a distinct difference in the amount of wear. One grade to the next begins to stand out. Judging conservatively, the different degrees of wear arrives at an accurate grade and an accurate value.